that lane switching. This is what the game is. Honestly unforgettable, you a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. One. Check. General. West.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Mariota. That's out to his running back, Michelle. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, Mariota trying to lay one up deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. Returnable here for Davis. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
We got 3. We got it. 64. Hey, wahoo! Snap.
Jones throwing again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now Jones on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 52 yards.
And the Jets 1st down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
No. Check 31. Protein spill. Check. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 43. Topper. Hit it.
They run. Anderson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On the set. 61. Matchbox lights. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here, one. Check out. 5.
3rd down now. It's C.J. Anderson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Check 99. Check 99.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bravo. 29 is Mike 29.
From the gun, Mariota. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The end result, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
What up? Blue 18. Watch the pass. Slam. 1. 3. Nice 7. Let's go.
Mariota to throw it. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Check 50. Check 50.
On the ground, this is Johnson. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Ed Oliver made the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
I ain't selfish now.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Jim. 3. Check 2066.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michel. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
He's checking. Crash. Where are they, team? One.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota wiggles free. Steps away. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Blue 18. Watch the twitch. One. Rush in. Blue dart corking. Where are they good?
Mariota from the gun on third down. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So they'll come away with nothing here. A disappointing result even on a day like this.
And as a kicker in the rain, you've got to slow things down a little bit. Give your holder an extra half second to make sure everything's secure. And here, he might have rushed this one a little, and it winds up no good.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Steps away to his left and avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, it's a give to Anderson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
3 down. Hey, team 6.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The protection up front, very good on that play. Had all night to throw the football, even though he was unsuccessful.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. 56, Mike, 56, right there, go.
Here's Jones. Going to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, orbit.
Operating from the gun, Jones flushed out right. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing on first down.
Oh, my
Jones.
gosh.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. By the way, I got to
That's 2 touchdown passes you done missed, bro.
Last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally, you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. On second down, Anderson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
15. Hey, Charlie.
Jones on 3rd and 2. He's going to let it go.
Man, what is this dude doing?
Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Is inches from the upright, it's no good. Line to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way.
That's for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. He was looking that time for Stills.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
I'm here all day. Mike 50, Mike 50. Go, go. Target. Mike 50.
Now Jones to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it at the 15.
What up, big dog?
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Hey, brother.
As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Man, I feel you, big dog.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the
double
15
me.
now on 1st and 10.
Hey, foxtrot. Go. 55.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come
To the
on.
end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Jones now. Back to the air on second down. He'll be hit and taken down
Oh, yeah.
at the 21. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
Have fun,
As
big
they
dog.
stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
5.
Nah, it don't do nothing for me.
Here's Jones operating from the gun.
Man, this nigga Daniel Jones done missed 3.
Down to 15 seconds now.
Boy, you said something. Nah, not yet.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt.
Yeah, I see, they do.
The kick by Pinheiro is good.
Second.
And they're able to double their lead just before half.
Man, this dude
6-0.
done missed 3
Still a little bit of
touchdown
time left here
passes.
in the
Like
second quarter, but they do
wide
get 3
open
before the half and expand that
overthrows.
lead.
And they have to
No
be happy
pressure,
about that, and
just
they haven't met a team yet
overthrows.
that doesn't put an emphasis
Like,
on
come
trying to get
on,
points on the
dog.
board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Then he'll take this across the 25.
Like, come on, dog.
Up to the 27-yard line.
Like, I be trying to be cool about the bull crap, man. I ain't say nothing about the first one.
The Bills come to the
But this
line
junk
to start their next
is really
drive.
ridiculous,
Likely time
man.
for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself.
You was on to them way.
Ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They run again on first down. Anderson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
30 base. Hey, Delta. Topper. Hey. Ready?
On 2nd and 9. Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
He be faking the funk, man.
8 read. Hey, Alpha. Even. 4 down. Even. Hey, Mike's 50. No chance. Yeah. Be careful.
On 1st and 10, Jones. Sharks got it, left side.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, two.
Now Jones. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones.
That's a good play right there, Kier.
And they will be set up now
Good
as he
play.
brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Three. Watch the eye.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Motion.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
29 is the Mike 29. Stay with your man. 29 is the Mike. Strike. What's the curl? 29 is the Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And they're going to go for it here on the 4th down try. Mariota's going to stay out there.
Move. Three. We got 4. 29 is the Mike 29. 3 bud.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
3 down. Hey, high 7. 2.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, exit.
Jones throwing again. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Throwing Jones. He's got Anderson right side. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
Got to have the longest streak.
Play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Blue draw Corker. Hey, Echo.
Here's 2nd and 8. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Here we go, here we go. 15, Ronnie, 59. 80 weapon. Look at me, zipper. Get.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Who was the key?
Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Huh?
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one
You said
away.
when we went against the kid. What? Oh, I ain't did that. Nah.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off the draw, here's Michelle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From just shy of midfield, Mariota to Michelle on the screen. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Under 10, 10.
On the ground, Michelle, and not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
3. Charlie. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Hey, let's get in that hole.
Looking to throw on second down. Mariota. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there. First down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
He was out.
About that last play, now they've got momentum going. So, you know, I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Mariota now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. About 3 yards there to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they run with Michelle. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Again, it's Michelle. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. Now Mariota. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15.
Oh, you broke on it and stopped.
14 before he's out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Mariota now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On the ground is Michelle. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Let's get it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Johnson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. On third down, Michelle. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. So down 6, and they know they need this one on fourth down. Now Mariota on fourth down. And he's got it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They come up on a first and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. They'll run it with Johnson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
I don't know. I don't have insurance through them.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Check 52. Bang. Right. 64. Weak. Three. Zoom, fellas. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
A little jet sweep to start.
Oh, shoot. I thought
room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Oh, he is playing?
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10. Here's Anderson. And an alley to run. C.J. Anderson. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it now 13-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because of...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So because of the yards after the catch, they'll wisely decline the PI.
Yeah, since it was pass interference, they would have gotten the yardage at the spot of the foul. But as you correctly noted, a little bit of run after catch for them. That extra yardage made it easy to decline the penalty.
Mariota on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
3. 29. Buds, Mike 29. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me one. Give me that ball, defense. One. Exit.
On second down, Mariota again. Powering forward. It's caught on the right side at Smith. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
After my game.
Kill. One.
I got 33 seconds left.
One. Check that. 3.
To the air again, Mariota. And that's caught by Smith. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. From the red zone now, Mariota. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Stills the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
3.
A second down throw here for Mariota. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Let's get off the field.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Jones now going to throw again. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The Jets on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Bravo.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Just warm up. Mike 50.
Looking to throw. Jones. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively?
I posted it on the blog one day.
Enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.